like there for the money, or you're like, or you can pay for yourself. I don't know. For me personally, I just thought that guys might like that, but I don't know.
No, I'm saying if you listen, if you can't pay for a date, why are you going on a date?
Yeah, as a man. It's true, but then where does the equality kick in though? That's what I'm wondering for like women. Like women say they want equality and they want to be equal with men. Like where does that kick in on a date?
I'm just kind of laid back. Like I don't know. Like if he wants to split it, we can. I don't care. Like if he doesn't, okay. Like
you won't see him any differently if he wants to split the date. Don't cap.
No, I mean okay. I think it's appreciated, but I understand the fact that like, traditional women like get courted traditionally. And I think if you're not like 22 and a virgin, you're not traditional. So it's kind of like we're asking to be courted like traditional women, but we're not anymore. So I kind of understand where the guys are coming from, but I don't know, I'm laid back. I think if I like the guy, he can probably get away with it.
So do you think it's worse? Yeah, check this out. Do you think it's worse if he can't afford it and you pay for him, or he can afford it and you pay for him?
Oh, I said split. I didn't say pay for him, but if he can't, it's worse if he can't afford it. Oh, can't. If he
can't afford it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So if he could afford it,
I'm just being honest. All things equal, if one guy has money and one guy doesn't have money, like women are more attracted to
the guy with money. Yeah.
Yeah, like all things being equal, of course.
Yeah. That's the way it goes.
It's a poor world for broke guys, boy.
But as for the first date, I do believe that the man not supposed to, but it would be actually supposed to pay for the woman's meal for the first time. Like if
that's why we don't go on meals, bro.
Well, to me,
but there you go. Like because I don't do I don't do
first
dating
day we go
too.
to the park.
Tesco value, bro.
To me, I would just think he's not into me. You know what I mean? Like,
if he doesn't want to pay for you?
Yeah, like because to me, if a guy really likes a girl, he's not gonna let her pay.
How about I'm testing you?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
How
I've
about
just been used to the disappointment over and over again, where gal are just using them for the
first date. Yeah, it's like no, on the fifth date, now we can start talking about spending a little money. Not about no first date. I just met you.
That's what I'm saying. I get it. So that's why I said I'm pretty laid back. I don't think I'd really hold it over his head. If you like the guy, I'm sorry, he doesn't have to spend money on you, and I stand by this.
I've seen like guys say that to test a woman, right? You go out on a date and you get the meal, and then you say, "Oh, damn, I forgot my wallet," and then see if she says, "Oh, that's okay, I can pay for it." And then if she says that, he's like, "Okay, don't worry, I'll pay for it."
So is that not the correct answer?
No, because some women are like, "Well, I ain't paying. You better go wash some dishes or some shit." You know what I'm saying?
That just lets you know where a mindset is and what you take on from there. Yeah.
No, I just don't think it's that big of a deal. Like early on, let's just see where it goes. I don't know.
On the first date, I'll ask like, "Oh, like, do you want to split it?" Because I don't want the man to assume like, "Oh, you're supposed to be paying for it."
Did he ask you out though? If he asked you out on a date, shouldn't he be paying?
Nah. See, like, I don't agree with that.
To assume, because then it's like they have to assume that they're gonna pay for everything. It's just like I don't want that to be something that you automatically assume whenever you take a female out. Like you have to pay. So that's why I asked, like, do you want to split it?
I mean, I'm 41, innit? I'm just like different gen. I'm just like, if I ask a woman out on a date, I'm gonna pay.
But it's a funny thing with the testing people, like if the men testing women, so it's like exactly the same with the women as well. It's like if he's gonna pay or not. If like he's gonna pay on the first date, it's like, you know what? Actually, that's like the guy. Like in general, there's like it's a plus in a way because he asks you out. It's the first time ever you're meeting somebody you like.
Come approach you and be like, hey, let's go out. So naturally, because you have to be the guy and go forward and do what the man's supposed to do, you have to ask them out. So it's like, so that means I have to pay.
No, you don't think you're smart.
If I don't ask, I don't get.
What about after the first date? If she said, "Hey, like, would you like to like go?"
What was the first date? The first date was the park, right?
Whatever you consider.
I love park dates. I'm not gonna lie. I love it.
It's a vibe, especially in the summertime.
Yeah, summertime.
What if she asks you out to dinner? Like, hey, like, if you're not doing anything this weekend, let's go out to dinner. Which is she obligated to pay then, or is it you still have to pay since you're?
You asked me to come out, but listen, I'll be free that day. I got my money. Cool, boom, I'm coming out.
Yeah, for the minimum, you're paying for yourself.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about me, make sure that I got for me because you asked me, so now I definitely have to make sure that I got. Do you understand? Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Do you guys feel like you go up more above and beyond if you like a girl more?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
So do you, a girl, so okay, a girl that you're really okay. A girl that you're really into that you feel like maybe is punching a little bit for you.
I feel bad when I do it.
Okay. Would you ask her to split it? See, this is I'm right.
I don't ask girls to split.
But this is you're old school. This is modern men.
Depends, man. I keep saying it depends because it's like this, yeah. If she's got pee, and like you say how you say you forgot your wallet, and she said no, don't worry, I got it. So it's like, so why wasn't you able to go halves with it anyway? In kind of sense, like why did you have to wait for me to do it before the discussion is that we're going halves on this? Like, why do we have to have this discussion whether or not we go halves or I pay or whatever? That's why I don't go dating, because it's like too much pressure in that sense.
Do you remember that thing I told you about from when we were at Roker and that? Yeah, it's a pretty thing. Gorgeous. We had that talk beforehand. That, yo, like, listen, we're going out to eat. Where do you want to go? She suggested Roker. I said, oh, I like there. I've been there a couple of times. It's a bit pricey.
The Japanese place?
Booming. I told her it's a bit pricey.
No, it's nice though.
What's the name of it?
Roker. Roka. But anyway, we shouldn't be promoting. We ain't got no money from them.
So this is something that she suggested. So I'm like, all right, cool, but you know it's a bit pricey. She's like, oh, I didn't know. So I just sent her the menu prices that I've taken on my phone. Like, you know, like, this what's on the menu. These are the prices for the stuff. You understand? All right, cool, but watch this. So we've understood what it is from the beginning. So if you still want to go there, know that this is how much it costs. I'm also going to let you know, Cap, but I'm going to let you know that my financial situation is a bit ticky this week. Netflix, bills, a car I don't own, so on and so forth is coming out. Just to see what your reaction is going to be. Do you understand? I feel like that talk has to happen beforehand. Otherwise, you're going to get there, and I'm not a fool. I will look you dead in your eye and slap my pee and cut and be like, the food was nice. I enjoy here.
So you try to go for dates?
Hang on.
We don't try to.
You're saying you would just put half your money down and then go?
Yeah. If you act a certain, naturally, don't know.
Wow.
You can't just expect, because I can't just expect. So you can't just expect. And if you do, that's an insult to me. Am I an idiot? Am I a simp? It's not going to happen. So yeah, slap down my half and go about business.
I just feel like,
wow.
I'm going to stand on this. I feel like if you had a girl that you were really into, you would not ask her to split it.
You wouldn't do that.
I feel like these are kind of girls that you're like, maybe.
And if a girl is kind of, you're not taking her to Rocker, bro.
Yeah, but you're testing her.
You're not taking her to Hakkasan. You ain't taking her to no Novikov.
Man, when you got to test her.
You would test her at McDonald's.
You're testing her even more now, because now you're having a battle with yourself.
I agree. If she suggested the restaurant, I could see where you're coming from. But like, I feel like if you really like a girl, you're trying to impress her.
I do it in other ways. Food is like paying for food or paying for stuff in general is not one of them. You know, like there's so much things that we can do for free around London that I'll pay for the Uber. If that's the case, I'll pay for the Uber. We can do other bits and pieces. We can spend time, go on little tandem bikes and whatnot. There's things we can do that don't cost peas like that.
No, I agree with you. But I'm like, why would you invite her somewhere and then ask her to split it?
No, I didn't invite. I didn't invite.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. I feel like on a first date, if you liked a girl, you would try to impress her. So if you didn't want to do the dinner, you could do something free that's still fun. Like, you'd still want to impress her, right? Or you just don't want to impress women you like.
But then who really
that's the point.
Goes on a first date? Who really goes all out on a first date though? Because I know I don't. Like, the bottom line is, I was in a 10-year relationship. I've always said, I know what grand gestures are. Yeah, I know if I'm gonna go Hakkasan or Novikov or even Roka or something to spend money, that's gonna be my woman. I'm doing that for my woman. I'm not doing that for any random girl. I might not even see you in a week's time. I don't know who the hell you are. Why would I be spending a couple hundred pounds on you and I'm probably not even gonna see you next week?
Because she's top.
Way.
Because she's top.
Nah, it's not happening.
No,
then I would arrange a different type of date.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying. No, I'm saying. I thought you were talking about not for you personally, but I'm talking about for other people. Why certain men would go do these grand gestures is because they're kind of punching above their league in a sense. So you know what I mean? They're like, I need to impress her because, bro, I know boring old me ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I mean? So instead of them going to the gym or they got some something special about them, they'll spend money. So some guys, their game is money. So when
true.
So when I'm looking at for certain girls, I'm looking at for are you fallible for the game of money? Do you get what I'm trying to say? I need to test you straight away, because if I really like you, that means now the test is even more on, because now I know the consequences if you leave me. I'm gonna what situation?
Because I'm the one that fell in.
I'm gonna be heartbroken, like the same crying in the bathroom, looking at yourself in the mirror. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to go through that. So you start putting up walls and start like, you know, like you got, all right, she broke down that wall. She's got like 10 more. Like, this is getting kind of scary now. Like, do you know what I mean? Like she's doing the right thing. She's saying the right thing. She's doing the right things. And dating is a major. No, I'm being real. Dating is a major thing when it comes to that, like dating etiquette. So I choose not to get him. If she calls me and be like, "Yo, come on a date," I'll be like, "Okay." She's talking something different, you know. But if she's expecting me to call, like, which is what 8, 9s, and 10s do anyway. You know, like, I don't see no 8, 9s, and 10s running down that one guy unless that one guy is actually like a top 10% man anyway.
True indeed.
You know, so if I'm just a normal 9-to-5 guy working, doing whatever, I know I have to go after that baddie if I'm trying to take her seriously, which I don't do. I don't subscribe to that anyway, because
yo,
I'm the law of 100, innit? Like I told you. Like,
Pearl, have we got super chats before we round up?
Yeah, let me refresh it. Guys, like the video on your way in. There's over 2,000 people watching. A like is free. There should be 2,000 likes on here. Okay, King P Beats. I see what Jess is like as a potential mate.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good. The chat is loving you today.
Thank you.
I'm 22 and I make $60K in US dollars. Still seen as a brokey in my opinion. 90 Frito Pie. Women are too dumb for hypotheticals. Lawrence Bullock, Russell Wilson's first wife cheated on him with one of his teammates, and then there's Sierra. He's 100% a simp. Alistair Horton, question: what's the difference for men between a modern relationship and a personal long-term prostitute? Oh gosh. 90 Free Topai, Suka, the lady close to Pearl. If you want marriage without divorce, I recommend Eastern Europe. Hot chicks, traditional, and divorce rates are 2 times smaller than the US and the UK. Viking. What?
She's European.
Viking insane. There's no honesty. There's no future. Many modern marriages are composed of one or both partners attempting to deceive the other for personal gain. What up, Pearl and crew? I enjoy the content. I'm divorced and it sucks. She cheated. Says I was too much of a father figure. What the F? Twins are 9 years old. Knight Commander Pearl, I watched you grow from your time on Fresh and Fit. You have done awesome job and much love and respect. By the way, I look and smoking. Deo to the Red Queen, Pearl and her men and women. May you continue to bring us quality content. Congrats on over 700K.
Let's get it.
T. Samuels, gotta go. Glad to finally hear you are all alive. Keep up the strong work. Red Pill. AM5, nah, buddy. 5 divorces, you good. Nobody's judging you, crying every day. 5, you set up franchises, my guy. At ease, soldier. Gus, can you talk about women celebrating divorce? Ivan, to the guy in the middle. Oh, wait, I read this one. Okay, that's it.
Right. Ivan.
Yeah.
All right. Folks, before we leave, we're going to get some final thoughts on divorce before we go. Let's start over there with the actual divorcee.
Final thoughts. Well, in life, you know, when you're getting married, you never thought you're gonna get divorced too. You know, so life happens. It's ups and downs, and that's how we're growing through the hard times. We're growing. We're getting better. We're learning something. If we're not, we're gonna repeat the same cycle just with another person. If we do, we're gonna pass on, and we're just gonna move on somewhere else. And we all continue passing our own path, following our own path, and that's it. Everybody has a personal journey, you know, to follow. So it's everything is personal. Whatever we all going through, it is quite common because everybody got to believe that we all supposed to act the same. We're supposed to watch the same things and be influenced by the same things, and that's how we get dumbed up in a way because like we don't know what is true, what is not anymore. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. Final thoughts. I love just pearly things. I love the channel, man. I love it so
Were you
much.
talking about Pearl in general or just channel?
No, that's the problem. I love Just Pearly Things channel because Pearl is a host on Just Pearly Things channel. Pearl gives you time to talk and say what your views to come across, which I appreciate. You don't get that on a lot of other platforms. So if you have your views that you want to put on, come to Just Pearly Things. You know?
Nice. Next. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts on divorce. Make sure that you're making the right choice. Feel deep down inside whether, you should be with this person or not, and realize that love is not just a feeling, It might be more than that.
Jess, final thoughts?
Final thoughts on divorce. Really think about the ramification that happens when you do get a divorce, knowing that it doesn't just affect you and the other person that's in divorce. If you have kids, it affects them more than you may know. And if you have families that are connected, it affects them. So really think about it and just go through everything, whether you got to go to therapy, something, before you take that drastic leap into tearing two worlds apart.
Final thoughts on divorce. Boy, if you ain't get the prenup beforehand, then life's kind of peak afterwards. But like she said, think about the choices that you make, because again, marriage is something that's supposed to be long term. And if you yourself don't think you can handle the shorts, there's no way you can handle a long. So just think about what you do in life before you make them choices.
Cool. Before I round up, I'd just like to say, everyone go and follow Sarah Garvey on YouTube right now.
Get this man to 100K.
Get me to 100K.
120K.
Okay, 120K, and then we can start thinking about Pearl's numbers like 700. Do you know what I mean?
What are you going to do at 100K? 24-hour live stream?
Oh my God.
What are you going to do to celebrate 100K?
What would I do? I don't know. I have to think about that.
24-hour live
24-hour live stream.
Stop putting that in the Stop putting that out.
I'll do it with you, Sarah. 24 hours.
You're going to be with me?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
24 hours.
But yeah, everyone go follow me. And as like we just said, if you have watched
Tell them
2 or more of our videos and you have not subscribed, then we have what? Beef. What do we have?
beef.
Exactly. Over to you, Pearl. You close it out.
Okay, a couple more super chats that were just asked at the end.
Okay.
So King Beats, how much for the guy in the middle to hush? Big Boy, Pearl, are you into Mexican guys? You're fine.
Ooh, I papi.
Fine is fine. I'm just saying, I don't discriminate. Okay, a couple announcements before we end the show. One is that we have 2 Clips channels. The first is just Pearly Clips, and the second is Pearl Daily. Make sure you go subscribe to both. Also, go sign up for our 4 membership tiers. They really help support the channel and new equipment upgrades like Blessings, Monopod.
Yeah, Monopod.
The first $5 chat, you get to be a part of our live chat. Second, you get to be a part of our Discord and blogs. Third, you get to connect with me on social media. And the fourth, you get a one-on-one call with me once a month. I help people grow in social media or do a live show. So if you have questions about starting your own live show, I would sign up to that. Follow my Instagram. They took away my first one, Just Pearly Things 1. I'd like to get to 10K. I was at 80. It was really sad. But I'd like to get to 10K.
You could do 10K, no problem.
Easily.
So go follow my Instagram. Also, if you want to come on the show, DM the pregame show page. It's in my Instagram bio. I also should be in the description. Amir runs that page, so he helps us get girls for the show.
That's right. So it's not get me off the set. You get me? I'm in the background, which is my point. Pearl employs people. She put money in people's pockets. She's a good woman, bro.
Come on.
Like, please, bro.
Yes,
Like,
bro.
understand what I'm trying to say. That's why if you don't know who they are, that's your problem. Stay off the internet. We're on the internet. We're here to stay.
Period.
Go follow Just Pearly Things, .5 and 6 on TikTok. I'm afraid they're going to take my 5th, so make sure you go follow my 6th too. And thank you for the super chats today. follow Wife School as well. We're going to be dropping a video sometime this month, and we'll